Hello everybody, welcome back to Crypt Talk, the show where I discuss cryptid creatures from across the nation. Today we have a superset of creatures to talk about, including 5 creatures from the east of the country. Our first creature today is New Jersey's own Jersey Devil. In southern Jersey and Philadelphia folklore, the Jersey Devil, or the Leeds Devil, is a legendary creature believed to inhabit the forest of pine barrens in southern Jersey. According to folklore, the origin of the devil begins in the Pine Barrens with a resident named Deborah Leeds, also known as Mother Leeds. The legend states that Mother Leeds gave birth to 12 children, and when she became pregnant with the 13th, she grew frustrated and cursed the unborn child, declaring it would be the devil. In 1735, Mother Leeds went into labor on a stormy night surrounded by her friends. The baby was born normally, but soon transformed into a creature with hooves, a goat head, bat wings, and a forked tail. The creature growled and screamed, beating everyone with its tail before escaping up the chimney and into the pines. Other versions of the story say that Mother Leeds was a witch and the father was the devil himself, and others say that the clergymen attempted to exorcise the creature from the Pine Barrens. The appearance of the creature changes in many versions, but some things do stay consistent, like the wings that adorn the creature's back and the goat or horse appearance of its head. The Pineland Preservation Alliance describes the creature as a kangaroo-like creature with the face of a horse, the head of a dog, bat-like wings, horns, and a tail. The Wikipedia gathered appearance goes into further detail with a bipedal kangaroo-like or wyvern-like creature with a horse or goat-like head, leathery bat wings, horns, small arms with clawed hands, legs with cloven hooves, and a forked or pointed tail. It is also said that it has a strange elongated body and a thick tail. The devil is said to move quickly, raiding chicken coops and farms, destroying crops, and killing animals, as well as letting out high-pitched, blood-curdling screams. That's just a new one, you guys, It's like we never heard of that feature before. The Atlantic County government website touches on the topic of the Jersey Devil and its sightings. Atlantic County states that prominent citizens or government officials were among the many who had witnessed the creature. They included businessmen, postal officials, and policemen who had seen or heard the creature and saw its tracks left in the snow. This marks the beginning of the change from local folklore to the devil's presence in regional culture. According to legend, American naval hero Commodore Stephen Decatur visited the Hangover Mill Works to inspect his cannonballs being forged. Decatur then visited the firing range there, and while he was there, he sighted a flying creature flapping its wings. When Decatur fired at the creature, it was left unbothered. The brother of Napoleon Bonaparte and former king of Spain, Joseph Bonaparte, was also to have seen the Jersey Devil as well when he was game hunting in the nearby woods. Legend says that Captain William Kidd beheaded one of his men to guard his buried treasure in Barnett Bay. Some claim that the headless pirate and the Jersey Devil became friends and were seen to have walking along the Atlantic and in the nearby marshlands. The Jersey Devil is one of the more well-known cryptid creatures on our master list, with many depictions in pop culture and media. Bruce Springsteen is one of the musicians to mention the Jersey Devil in his music, with his song A Night with the Jersey Devil, along with James McCloy and Ray Miller Jr. in the 1976 classic The Jersey Devil. Countless books have been written about or included the Jersey Devil in its pages, like the book written by Hunter Shea, aptly titled The Jersey Devil. As well as having a rather large pop culture standing, Newark, New Jersey houses a professional ice hockey team named the New Jersey Devils, after the creature. On my Crypt Talk scale of rating on how much I like this guy, I'd give him a solid 9.8 out of 10. I wouldn't give him a full 10 because I think he's I think he's just a little ugly, but he's very unique and he has a very long, extensive, unique backstory. What he does is kind of just normal for a cryptid. There's not much else you can make them do besides raid chicken coops and scream at people. I think he has a very, very long history, and it's very weird to have freaking a previous king of Spain be like, "Oh, I seen that guy. I seen him out there." So I feel like the Jersey Devil is up on my list. He's up on my list compared to all these other copy-pasted Sasquatches. For our next creature on this list, we'll be looking at the well-known and very popular West Virginia's Mothman. November 15th of 1966 is the first documented sighting of the West Virginia Mothman. A group of 2 couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Mallett, were the first to discover the creature. The group reported to police that they encountered a large black creature with red eyes by the TNT area of Point Pleasant, the site of a former World War II munitions plant. Contrary to the creature's name, the original report listed the creature as avian instead of bug-like. Linda Scarberry described it as a slender, muscular man, about 7 feet tall with white wings. However, she stated she was unable to discern its face due to the hypnotic effect of its eyes. The group goes on to say that the creature flew after their car as they fled the scene. It screeched and persisted until they reached Point Pleasant's city limits. The creature tends to be described as 6 to 7 feet tall, gray or black in color with a humanoid body and large red eyes that are far apart and large in size. The most notable part of the creature, though, is its large wings that have been said to have a 10-foot span on multiple accounts. Even though the creature was deemed to be more avian by sightings, a local newspaper and eventually the 1966 Batman TV series popularized the name Mothman. Next on our list, we head over to Maryland to cover the snallygaster. The earliest reported sightings of the snallygaster date all the way back to the century our country was born, the 1700s. Frederick County, Maryland was settled by German immigrants in the 1730s. Early accounts say immigrants were said to have been terrorized by a creature they called the Schnellergeist, meaning quick ghost in German. The snallygaster is described as a large avian reptile creature with a metallic beak lined with razor-sharp teeth, a single eye, and claws like steel hooks. Like the previous entries, the snallygaster also has large wings that are said to have feathery tops and purple scaled undersides. The snallygaster continued to haunt Maryland throughout centuries. In the 19th century, it is said to have been used to frighten freed slaves. The snallygaster, even though less popular than many, still makes its stay in pop culture and products.